Welcome to McQueen's Body Shop, where we give you safe and effective workouts that you can do anywhere. All right, so today we're going to get into a more strength-based core workout, but let's start with our warm-up. So we're just going to do some plank walkouts. So you or Mary, maybe you'd like to demonstrate since we have limited space.
Will do.
Starting in standing position, bringing the chest down, walking out into a plank, and then walking right back and coming to standing position again. So just doing a few of these, sucking in the abdomen as you come down, squeezing the glutes to come back up each time. This is a great total body warm up here. It's going to be very relevant for some of the things that we'll be doing later on in the bulk of our workout. Not a long workout today, but great to get in if you are limited on time and want to get something in to kind of get the heart rate a little bit elevated with your weights. That being said, you will be needing some medium-sized weights. I have 10 pounds and 8 pounds working with today, whatever works best for you. So just do one more of these, Mary, for me, if you will.
Will do.
And coming back up. Now we're going to go into a squat with a side leg lift. Squat, side leg lift. Trying not to kick each other. Again, limited space. So, classic, good form with the squat, just tracking those knees straight forward, making sure they don't go over the toes. Exhaling to come up. Getting a little glute burn up in here. I know I'm realizing that I'm a little sore from a previous workout because this is already a pretty. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just going to take it into a step back lunge here. Show a little side view as we go. Yes. Looks good. Chest is lifted. Knees are coming straight forward, just behind the toes. I like to kind of raise the arms as I come down to counterbalance.
It's a nice mirror for what we're going to be doing, mirroring the bulk of the workout with the arms as well.
Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Grab a foot, stretch out that quad, knees point down, and switch it on up. This is our classic beginning stretch series. Quick dynamic stretches. And let's take it into a hamstring stretch. Chest is down. Working up. Last one here. And figure 4 stretch. Sit that ankle over the opposite knee. Switching back and forth here. You can do a little gentle press on the knee to help encourage it to move outward. And take a few arm swings. Right over left, left over right. And take a pretend ball overhead and throw it down in front of you. 2 and 1. Nice work. Okay, yeah, so just we're getting a nice little cool breeze.
It's a breeze here.
A little breezy. So we're gonna stay warm by kind of doing our little lateral hops. So today, again, you're gonna need your medium-sized weights. So have those ready, have some water ready. We are going to be doing 2-minute interval workouts. So within 2 minutes, you have 2 exercises, and you're just going back and forth between these 2 exercises for 2 minutes, okay? First one, you're gonna grab your weights. It is a step back lunge, which we did in warm-up with a bicep curl, okay? 10 of these. Doing these together to kind of get a good feel for it. So 10 of these, 1 equals 1. So 1, 2, drop the weight, coming down into plank. You're gonna go switch from plank to side plank, back to plank, side plank. Reach this from your knees. You could
do it from a elevated surface as well. Wall. We don't have a railing at home.
And so 10 of those also going back and forth. I'm going to get my timer here. Grab my...
So you're going at your own pace, 10 and 10, and you go back to 10 until Rebecca tells us our 2 minutes are up.
All right, here we go. Grab those weights. Starting with our 10 bicep curl lunges. Time has started. 2 minutes here. Do this with you. So this is at your own pace. So count your 10 out.
I'm just doing it really fast because I'm cold.
Trying to get warm here on this brisk morning. There we are, and then drop those weights. Hard for me to demo in the space we have, so let Mary take care of that. Again, 1 equals 1, so each twist is going to count as 1. 10 of each. 10 is our magic number today. So you can always, if you don't remember, it's always 10. Nice, easy thing to remember.
And you guys with the reverse lunges, just got my face right there. Get the back knee underneath the hip, okay? So not straight like this, but bend, so you're really getting those quads firing.
Yes, and keep the chest lifted and the weight centered between those two legs. So you're not coming into, you're not like leaning forward like this and keeping your weight forward. You're shifting your weight down and back into that lunge. Let's see where we're at with time. Oh, wow. Look at you. We only have about 30 seconds left, and then we're going to move on to our next set. So, and this is it. We're not coming back to this. So try to get a few more rounds in here. Well done. You have about 20 seconds left. Use your breath here. I can show, can you see me here showing the side plank on the railing?
You could do it on a wall, a table.
You only have 5 more seconds. Get a few more in here. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful work. Now moving on to the next set, laundry loaders. So I'm going to do this with 1 weight. You can do it with 2 and stack them. But you're going to come down into kind of a low squat, side squat, reach across the body, and come up, okay? So these are called laundry loaders. Imagine you're picking something up off the ground and loading it onto a shelf, okay? 10 on one side, 10 on the other for 2 minutes. Time has started, okay? So reaching down and across. Actually, I think I can use both my weights here. If the weight gets too heavy, drop one of them, and that is getting too heavy for me.
Yeah, this is already almost too heavy for me. Oh, sorry.
No,
go.
You go.
Okay, I'll go. When you reach diagonally, you guys, overhead, really make sure that the rib cage isn't flaring up as you're reaching. So you want to use your abdominals to twist and to protect that low back and protect your abdominals by pulling that rib cage down to your hips.
Let's see where we are.
I'm losing count.
Me too. I'll do more describing. You can count for us. We're about halfway. So again, 10 on each side. Easy to remember. Now, when you come down, chest, it's gonna come down with you, but you're not hunching over like this. You're keeping the back nice and flat as you come down, okay? So that way you're engaging your core and protecting your back as well. I'm just following what you're
I think
doing.
I counted for real. Look, most of y'all know counting is not really my strong suit.
We frequently add on more time than what we say too.
Yeah. I always give you the over on the under, right? Whew.
Let's see where we're at. Ooh, 10 more seconds. Try to get through whatever side you're on.
I'm gonna do a couple on the other side to stay even.
3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Moving on to our next set. So you want both your weights here. You're gonna be doing a fly with a leg lift. So flies are like this. Okay, you're bent over, arms are coming out straight to either side, but you're gonna add in a leg lift, alternating. So you're balancing here, okay?
There's a lot going on because yeah, not only are you balancing, you've got all that extra weight on this one side, right? But then also you're switching. There's a lot of that transfer of weight. It's a lot to think about, a lot to get your body in alignment with your mind on.
Good for the brain, good for the body. Time has started.
Oh, sorry, what was the second one?
Oh, I'm sorry, the second one. You do that, I'll show. No.
Okay.
Let's pause and do the second one. So second one, you're gonna have, again, both weights, so quick transition. You're just going to reach across above the body as you kind of step from side to side. Okay, here we go, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Jane Fonda move.
Yeah, a little aerobic. Time has started, here we go. So, you know, you might feel like you need to kind of take your time a little bit with these balance poses, which is perfectly fine. It takes a second to feel comfortable in a balance pose. If it's all too much and you're just focusing on balancing, drop the weight, okay? But keep that motion in there because it's gonna help you with your stability and kind of, you know, working on those small muscles that are gonna help you with balance. And again, we're just alternating 10 and 10. 1 equals 1 in all of these, so we have, you know, 1, 2, just like that.
Ooh.
I made you lose count when I did that.
That's okay, I just kept going in my head. 7, 8.
And with these flies, it's not a row, okay?
Sorry.
You keep going with your switching back and forth, but you know, you're not bending the elbows like this. You have a slight bend in the elbow to prevent it from locking, but then you bring them out straight. Pretend like you're pinching a pencil in between your shoulder blades behind you. We're just over a minute into this, so, and again, none of these are being repeated, so get in with them what you can now because it's your only chance. Exhale to lift those weights.
Oh man, flies.
I know.
Getcha.
Like I should have done a lighter weight. These 10 pounds are.
Yeah.
And if you know what's great about having a few different types of weight on hand is if you want to go down a size, then you know it's healthy to do that if you feel like you don't want to drop the weight completely, but you don't want to get injured on the way you're moving down. 15 more seconds. Keep switching back and forth. Side view. Yes, and Mary's back is flat, which is really good. Her knees are slightly bent to keep that stability. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, so now we're gonna come down to the mat. Make sure to log roll, so side and then back. Mary's gonna show our next exercise. It's a bridge with a press. Okay, so as you come into bridge, you're pressing up those weights on either side like a bench press. 10 of those, then you're gonna drop the weight and come into boat pose, okay? So boat pose, ideally, you know, some people can have their legs straight. Many of us are not there. You're gonna reach to one side, center, left side, center, back and forth. Again, 10 and 10 for all of these. Starting back with the bridge and the press. Time has started. So really squeeze those glutes to come up. Mary's getting some speed in with this, which is really good. If you're able to have heavy, this is an exercise where you can have some heavier weight. Maybe if you have 15 pounds, you could give that a try. But again, work with what you have and what's comfortable. If this is too much for you, you can always have your feet on the ground like that, okay? The important part is to keep your back flat. You know, you don't want to, the moment you start to do this, that's when you want to drop your feet because you're losing that form and you're taking away the strength in the core there. And you're really not doing the actual exercise. It's much harder to keep that back flat, I have found. So again, 10 and 10, just back and forth. We're just about halfway here. And this one enables you to have pretty quick transitions, which is nice. Really use your breath to stabilize yourself in these twists here, okay? Because it can be easy to kind of let go and just, you know, use speed and momentum to go back and forth. You don't want to use that. You want to use your strength and stability to be going back and forth.
A good one here too, you guys, is to, if you want a little extra, is not putting your hips down all the way. So you hover, come right back up. Hover, come back up. Just a few. Want a wee bit extra.
I feel like I can't, like I'm not doing anything over here. I'm just watching you. Less than 30 seconds, you guys. Again, limited space. Limited space here. And I'm cold, so I really want to be doing more work than I am. I wonder if there's anything I can do that I can go back and do some other exercise. I don't want to confuse you guys though, so keep doing what Mary's doing. She's doing great. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We are moving on to our last exercise today. So nice and quick. This is a great little speedy workout. If you want more, you can do it again. But we're not going to do that today.
Yeah, you could. You could just replay it. You gotta, yeah, do it on your own.
So last thing today is going to be, we're starting with a tricep dip. So Mary's in reverse plank, tricep dip, and then a reach across. Tricep dip, reach across. Now you're alternating with these. 1 equals 1, 10 total. If you need to, you can do this. Sorry. It's all right. You can do this without coming into that back plank. You can be seated, okay?
And I will say real quick, if you are not using your abs, if your hips are up, to lift, to get onto one arm, get all of your body weight onto one arm, one opposite leg, and do this, you're gonna fall. You have to anchor down, pull the belly button in, exhale to do that. So just keep that in mind.
And then last thing, this is fun. And we're doing what we call an advanced bird dog. So you're gonna lift one leg and lift the opposite arm and come down, switching sides. So whatever leg you're lifting, it's gonna be the opposite arm that comes up. That'll help balance you. If that's too much, come into a regular bird dog, which is on the knees, as Mary's showing now. 10 of each, here we go. Time has started, 2 minutes. Yeah, so when you start doing these, you might seem a little off balance. It'll take a second maybe to really feel comfortable with doing it, but keep it up. If you have wrist issues, and you can always do this with weights instead. You come into, you're in a slight bend in the knees, chest is forward, and come into a tricep extension. Okay, 10 of these. The thing about wrist issues though, and having wrist pain, is you really need to exercise and work out your wrists in order for that to go away. So consider doing some kind of program maybe where you're strengthening your wrists a lot, because otherwise it's not gonna go away. So something to think about. Well done, Mary. These are really hard, I'm sure you've noticed. So make sure you're using your breath a lot with these. Ooh, where are we at? We're almost halfway. And then we're just gonna stretch after this and kind of have our little cool down. So again, this is great to fit in if you're low on time. I just want to get in some movement throughout your day. You know, a lot of us are at our desks, finding it hard to, get movement into our schedule.
Let me just show a quick, I don't usually like to do what not to do, but that's what I'm gonna do right now,
oh yeah, like using your momentum to...
Like I didn't use my abs at all doing that. In fact, I went into my low back and injured myself. Not really, but that's what's gonna happen if you're not, slowing it down a little and just being really mindful of that arch in your low back. This is not about getting the leg and the arm super high. In fact, you could just go, a quick hover. That would be a good kind of transition between a bird dog and the full-on extended plank bird dog.
We're almost there, you guys. Just 5 more seconds. Finish up your set. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work.
Sorry,
well done.
I have to finish. 7.
Yeah, finish
8.
your set.
No.
Because then you're done.
Okay, now I'm done.
Well done. Come up from that. Shake it out. Oh yeah, that was some good core, some good strength in there.
Great.
So let's get in a nice stretch series, just something quick. Why don't we inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, stretching it over to one side. Feel that in the obliques there. Inhale back to center and exhale other side. Inhale to center. And from here, wonderful. Thank you, Mary. And inhale the arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. My legs are a little bit open here. You can close them if you'd like or open them more if you'd like. We're just getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs here. Hang the head down gently if you'd like here. Just letting your upper body weight kind of pull you towards your knees and towards your thighs. And we're gonna toe heel the feet out a little bit wider here. And then you're gonna bend one knee and flex your other foot here. So we're getting a nice, not only a hamstring stretch, but an inner thigh stretch as well.
And if this is too much, if you're not able to come down this far, you can always be more here, kind of like a little side lunge. And bring it on over to the other side. I like to stay low when I do that. Some people like to come up when they switch sides. Me too. Oh, remember those? So hard, you guys. She'd make us go in between, back and forth, staying that low.
Ooh, we should do that.
Remember that?
We should
Watch
incorporate
out.
that
Watch out.
into something like one of our bar workouts. All right, now we'll come back to center, toe heel, back to straight legs. Bend the knees slightly and slowly roll it on up. Excellent work today, ladies. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.